If things stand, in 5 years we will file bankruptcy and have nothing.
It truly is tied to a political situation, and it's putting farmers like us in the crosshairs.
Northwest Arkansas and East Oklahoma farmers were shaken to the core 6 days before Christmas.
We truly have a partnership. Our sign out here by the road, it has a chicken integrator's name on it. Those companies that provide birds for us. But our name is on it too.
The farmer is the easiest person to blame. There's no money in going after the city governments, but there's a pile of money in going after the poultry integrators.
Oklahoma's Attorney General Gunter Drummond, who's running to be the state's next governor, won a decades-long lawsuit against Tyson Foods and other poultry companies, holding them liable for polluting the Illinois River watershed with chicken waste.
Ag companies that impact all of Northwest Arkansas are going to be held responsible for not just the agriculture in Northwest Arkansas, but for also all of the urban sprawl. Whenever I graduated in 2011, the population of Prairie Grove was 4,000. And by 2035, they predict it will be at 12,000. That means that in about 20 years, the population has tripled in size. If you think that neighborhoods and towns and runoffs that happen from streets and people fertilizing their yard is less of a problem than the fertilizer that's coming out of these chicken houses, you're part of the problem.
DEQ and the EPA, which regulates this, monitors your water. If you look at it from their standpoint, they point out that phosphorus might be high in the water, but it has to do with wastewater systems that are inadequate.
Since the lawsuit began in 2005, farmers have taken better steps to protect the watershed. But federal Judge Gregory Frizzell ruled it wasn't enough because the waterway is still impaired. Farmers say Frizzell didn't see new test results or want any further testing before making the recent ruling.
I do not understand why the new reports were not admitted into court. I mean, my sixth grader can read data charts and see that those levels have dropped, that they're not what they were.
I mean, the state has put in so many regulations and we are following those regulations. Nobody's arguing that we didn't need those regulations. We do need them. All of our water comes straight from the Barren Fork Creek. It's treated and then sent to us. We drink this water every single day. We want our children to have clean water. I want clean water more than anyone because we drink it.
Look up the actual data and see for yourself instead of reading a headline somewhere. I can't spread a drop of litter out here without my nutrient management plan.
I've been decaking and cleaning chicken houses for 30 years now, 20 of which has been focused on getting the litter out of the watershed. We're selling a commodity for fertilizer. And what ultimately is going to happen, this is going to go from a commodity to waste.
We sell local beef. Everybody asks us all the time, what's in your cows? What's in this? What's in that? And then they ask you, are you doing regenerative agriculture? Well, guess what? Now I get to tell these people I get to put chemical fertilizer. This is a joke.
The recent ruling places poultry companies, who farmers contract with in the watershed, under federal court jurisdiction for 30 years. Tyson says due to that ruling, it will no longer supply birds to growers in the area. Farmers say in a battle between poultry integrators and politics, it's the farms where the casualties will occur.
Tyson Foods is drawing a line in the sand. They're a major publicly traded organization that made a business decision to cut themselves away from the farmers. In my mind, the Attorney General is 100% to blame for that. It's all about money, it's all about getting lawyers paid, and it's the most anti-ag thing I've ever lived through in my lifetime.
Lou Ann Hayes and her husband bought their farm 2 years ago, preparing for retirement. But they have 5 years left on a 7-year contract with Tyson.
My husband is mad. And I think he has some guilt. He wouldn't say that to me, but I think he has guilt of what did I get our family into.
It's very devastating. It really worries me for their families because a lot of them, they owe so much money on these houses. Well, it will bankrupt them. And not only will they be losing, but the community will be losing.
Poultry is currently Arkansas's largest agricultural sector, generating more than half of the state's agricultural revenue, close to $7 billion. But close to 400 farms with 1,500 poultry houses, mostly in Benton and Washington counties, are now in limbo, many facing bankruptcies, losing farms they worked decades to build for themselves, their children, and grandchildren.
Our girls will be fourth-generation chicken farmers when they're older.
But I think a lot of grandparents, a lot of parents can say, you know, if I had the opportunity to provide for my grandkids, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Attorney General Drummond has no idea what he's done to me and my family. Has no idea, and I know I'm not the only one. We are not the only ones out there. But he's destroyed us. Absolutely destroyed the future we were trying to build. In agricultural and farm, he has destroyed what we have.